They'll come up here first.
What's something you knew about your mom that was a red flag?
When she hears my stroller, there's still stuff in the room.
Operating from the shotgun.
What's something you remember from before you were born?
When I was in the room,
Our first down throw there is incomplete.
And this is what happens when you compare a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What's one thing you know about your parents?
Out of the gun, here's May. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete.
Backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
What's one thing your mom did that raised
back incompletions. They now face 3rd down and 10. To throw is May. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations.
You got a punt, bro.
Is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Browns will take over possession here at the 44.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Gray brought in motion. They'll stick with him again. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackle for the loss of a yard. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Up the middle they go. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Gray brought in motion. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. Here's a run. Marked down at the 6. Now here's second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. Third and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, May. Off he goes. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes banned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's May to throw it on first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, it's May. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. On 3rd and 2, it's May. That is intercepted. Hit by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
The extra point is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. He finds Bell. That's caught. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. To throw on 1st down is May. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this... having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
His drive will start on the ground, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. They'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Set go.
Throwing on second down. May. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, New England. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gray going to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll begin here on the ground. And you'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31. They'll work now on second and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense...
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense... They were ready for it. They were all over that one. And the failure to connect on the fake punt is going to lead to a turnover on downs.
Got it, ready? Hawk 70, set. Set up.
May now on first and 10. Here's a second and 3 forthcoming. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, they just try a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's May. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Off the play fake, it's May. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go now. Take go.
On play action, here's May. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They motion the slot man left. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He connects with Gray on that one. They get 14 on that hookup. It's a Browns 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Gray brought in motion. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Oh, he hooked it wide to the right. No good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Come on, set.
They'll go play action with May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Smash, smash. Go.
From out of the gun, here's May. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Check, check. Set. Ready, ready.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
That's good. 12 Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw again is May. Will find Mostert out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't...
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Ray going to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time. This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but it can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is May. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is May. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
3rd and long.
Let's go.
Throwing now is May. Going for it all. That's hard. And he will take this one in. 89 yards. Touchdown, New England. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray going to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Robert Spillane spills him there. They face 2nd down and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Off the play fake, here's May. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back.
He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. The Browns have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often. sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Well, this is why the head coach makes the big bucks, Mike, to make decisions like that. I think at this point in the 3rd quarter, you have a chance to really make a statement by coming away with 6. I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going for it on here on 4th down. I'm being aggressive.
He'll drop to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First down.
Now give on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Gray brought in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Complete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Hawk 70. Let's go now. Go.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, New England. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
That's going to be caught. They're going to get the 2 points. They're going to take the lead here in the 3rd. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray going to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
A run up the middle with Mostert. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. On second down, it's May. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. May going to look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he's into the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And they will not be able to make this a two-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will score. Touchdown, Browns. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame him.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. On play action, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8. They're going. It's May. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. No windup, giving the ball over on downs. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That ball intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Off the play fake, it's May. We'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. May to throw on second down. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run a short game down to the 7. Second down, goal to go.
Second and goal at the Browns 7-yard line.
Here's Mostert. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal.
Let's go.
They'll run. It's Mostert. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
The extra point is good. And the Pats will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Let's go now. Let's stay 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll air one out. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Here comes second down. He's going to try it here again. That is caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Patriots, They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
Every time you see me, I look like Bugs. Pound my